Hello ladies, welcome to TLC Thursday. As you know, we come out with videos every Thursday geared towards problems or questions that you have, and even just thoughts that I want to talk about. So today is pretty much a thought that I want to talk about because I was thinking about it, and as you can see, this is not a typical TLC Thursday because we're in Napa Valley right now, my partner and I, and he thought he'd be a little romantic with me this week. So we've been here for the last week drinking wine and eating a lot. And so what I was thinking is, because we travel so much, and I'm sure that we all, it's not just with traveling, but I think I wanted to talk about rituals, you know, because we all have a ritual, and if we don't, then our life kind of gets hectic. And right now I'm feeling a little scatterbrained and a little hectic at the moment. And so I was thinking, with us and our schedule and how we travel so much, I can't stay consistent with the morning ritual. And so, and not even just a morning ritual, like a daily ritual. And it's like, you don't have to be consistent every day, but I do believe that maybe putting yourself and getting yourself off on the right foot is extremely important to get yourself energized and in that passionate state, which is what we always talk about and which we love. But here, you know, drinking wine and eating and then traveling and then going back home for maybe a few weeks, I get off my morning routine. I feel like as women, we talked about this last week and for many weeks, how we have so many roles and we're always giving to so many people, that sometimes our priorities and the things that we need to accomplish gets kind of like pushed aside. And so I kind of wanted to give you 3 ways to get yourself on point with a ritual. And actually, I'm going to be doing this as well. As today, I was just like, I have so much that I need to get done and so much to do. And going back home, I don't even have my calendar ready. I don't have anything ready. I kind of don't go by a schedule. I kind of am just like, you know, I allow myself to be free flow because that's the type of personality I am. Not all of us are, but that is who I am. But I do still need consistency. And so I'm going to give you 3 ways to find that ritual that works for you daily, so that we could still accomplish the things that we want to accomplish in a way that rejuvenates and energizes our soul. So here we go. 3 ways. Again, you know the drill. So get a paper and pen and let's write this down together, because this is something I'm going to be doing and I really, really want your input, especially if you have a great ritual, a daily ritual that you want to share. I would love it, love it, love it. So here we go. Number 1 is write down what excites you. When you wake up in the morning, we have our alarm because we have to go to work, or we have to, you know, if you're a mom, you have to take your kids to school, or you always have these obligations that need your attention first thing in the morning. But before we pay attention to all the things that are needed from us, let's get in a state where we have in our range access to the things that light us up first thing. So for instance, I'll give you an example from my partner, Andrew, who loves to blast music and jump on the rebounder and get himself into such a positive and energetic state. For me, I love music, probably not as loud as him first thing in the morning, but I would love to just, you know, have music when first thing that I wake up, just to kind of get you in a state of rejuvenation, and even light some candles. Why not, you know? But that's just me. So write down, first thing, write down all the ways that you love to start a morning. And even if you haven't done it, what would you love to start your morning? I know that, you know, we talk about health a lot too on TLC, but if it's a cup of coffee in the morning or if it's a green juice, what is it that you want first thing in the morning that'll get you into that rejuvenation, that, this is my time, and get you into a role that you're going to be fulfilling throughout the day, but in a state of rejuvenation. So write that down. Number 2 is start creating a schedule that is something that excites you. So yes, we all are looking at this and saying, okay, well, we don't have a life of leisure all the time, Crystal. And we have jobs and we have families and we have, you know, our husbands or boyfriends or fiancés, whatever we have to attend to. And we don't really have a schedule for ourselves. So what would really I would encourage you to do is to write down all of the things you feel are an obligation Okay, so whether it's doing chores, whether it's going to work, whether it's, you know, tending to somebody, whether it's coming back and cooking dinner, whatever it is that you feel could be an obligation, and turn that around and create a schedule that is based off pure excitement. So if it's a role or an obligation, like we said in the morning in the first thing, what could you do to make it more exciting? How could you play with it? How can you create and upgrade your chore or create a more exciting chore for you? So if it's doing the laundry, how can you make it more exciting? Do you need to put on music? Do you need to dance around? Do you need to get somebody involved? Could you have a conversation with somebody who's helping you with your kids? How could you make these things more enjoyable? I'm not saying that you need to take out the tasks and everything, but I think that you need to create a schedule that makes you excited. Number 3 is schedule it. I mean, we talk about all these things that we need to do, but sometimes we don't even know what we need to do. And I'm in that boat right now. So we have all these things that we feel like it has to get done, but we don't know what has to get done. And so what I would say is every morning, schedule out what it is that you're going to be doing that whole day. So number 1, when we go into writing down and just getting familiar with what excites you so that you can wake up in a state of rejuvenation. Number 2 is actually create and find out the ways that you can be excited about the chores or the schedule that you'll be implementing. And then number 3, schedule it and be consistent with it. Because I find that, like, especially with me, if I feel like we have all these things in the air of the things that we need to do, and we feel overwhelmed, and I feel that pressure. Like right now, I feel that pressure. You know, I was talking to Andrew, and I was like, God, there's just so much stress going on. But I don't even know what I'm stressing about. I don't even know what the pressure is. So I'm going to be doing this with you. So we, as ladies, feel obligated to the world, but we need to get ourselves in a state or a ritual that is consistent with us daily, that excites us, that gets our schedule going, and also makes us more consistent to the things that are necessary for our own selves. Because once you schedule it, you realize that you actually do have more time. I hear this from everyone. I just don't have time to do this. I just don't have time to do that. And I would always joke that women say it most, but I've been saying it this whole week. And I'm here in Napa Valley to enjoy wine and food, but I still feel that pressure. So I'm right there with you. So in this process, I feel like we can allow whatever it is in the air that's pressuring us and weighing us down to be lifted, and we're able to create a schedule that works for us and that excites us, and it kind of gets you into you know, when I say ritual, it's almost like a routine. It's not a boring routine, it's an exciting routine. It's a ritual that is for you to lift your spirit up for the day, keep you energized throughout the day, and actually for you to find more time to do the things that you enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm just using this as a way for me to just kind of vent and talk about what I need to be doing. But I think that this is a common problem between us ladies, and I hope this helped you too. So if you guys could share what you do, if you have a ritual that works for you, please share. I would love some input what you do so I can try it. But anyways, I love you all. I'm going to be going. I know there's a lot of noise driving by, but I'm just on a patio right now, and I'm going to finish enjoying the day out here in Napa, and I'm going to be working on my schedule for this week. So I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Like what you see? Check out last week's TLC Thursday video by clicking right here. And for more TLC goodness, go to theladiescoach.com where you'll find loads of loving fun.